What's up, freaks? Another Would You Rather. This one is, what would you rather have if you had to only use one piece of equipment for the rest of your life in order to build strength? What machine would you rather use? And then on the flip side, what would you rather in your cardio? If you had, let's say, 50 pounds to lose, what one single piece of equipment or machine would you use for the rest of your life in your cardio? So basically, that's the only machine you could use for strength and the only machine you could ever use for cardio. Would you rather? Which one?
We're going to be asking this would you rather question to men and women from all walks of life, from bodybuilders to professional Muay Thai fighters to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts and firefighters and paramedics and just entrepreneurs in general. We're going to be asking these two questions. Would you rather one piece or equipment to build strength and one piece of equipment to burn fat?
So stay tuned to the end to see what the final scorecard is for what machines different people picked or what pieces of equipment they picked for building strength, for losing weight and cardio, and then you'll see what our final choices are of what piece of equipment we personally chose. Let's see what happens.
Next question. If you could have only one piece of equipment or machine to build strength, what would it be?
Oh, wow. One piece of equipment to build strength, and it could be a multi-purpose machine.
One piece of equipment or a machine, anything, any choice, but only one single thing.
Yeah, I mean, because in my head, I'm going to one of those, old, I forget the company that had like this on it. I'd pick a cable machine.
Cable machine, like a cable tower or something like that.
A few people chose that.
Got it.
Yeah.
And same thing, one piece of equipment or machine, but to lose weight. So you gain like 50 pounds. What kind of equipment or machine are you choosing?
A liposuction machine.
Are you serious right now, bro?
That was a joke.
Doesn't know what that is.
Well,
it's like a surgery they have to suck all the fat out of their body. They have a surgery like that.
Now it's funny, right?
Yes.
Okay,
kind
good.
of.
Kind of. The magazine one was a good one.
Thank you. I was thinking it was too racy, but then I remember
You had one funny joke this whole weekend.
Right, and it was on your talk.
Finally,
on your
hell
podcast.
yeah, that's gold.
So one machine to lose weight. If it was a machine, obviously a treadmill.
Or a piece of equipment. Could be anything.
Or equipment.
Yeah, skipping rope or treadmill. Treadmill. I pick a treadmill.
All right, treadmill. So Tony had an interesting one. We have to add it to the scorecard. He mentioned
the liposuction machine.
And jump rope wasn't his main answer, but skipping rope.
Skipping rope.
When you were prior to 1960, they called it skipping rope, but now it's called jump rope. Like he and Kenny both call it skipping rope, but most people call it jump rope. So he picked. He mentioned jump rope, and then he went with
3 things for his cardio: treadmill, skipping rope, and the liposuction machine.
Liposuction. So.
That actually ain't a bad answer.
For honorary mention, we're going to add in liposuction. You didn't even know what liposuction was when he said it, but now we had to research it. And they're sucking all the fat out of your fat.
Does it actually work?
And, well, it sucks the fat out. It's not doing anything for your lifestyle, your health, and who knows. It's like just, I don't know.
How much does it cost?
Oh, it's like a major surgery. It's like a big surgery. I don't know what it is nowadays. It's been around for decades, but it's crazy.
That makes it sound
But for
weird.
honorary mention, even though we can't add jump rope to it, I'm surprised no one really picked jump rope. He mentioned it. We can't add jump rope, but a jump rope is on the honorary mention list. But liposuction is definitely going onto the scorecard. It just has to. And you can only choose one piece of equipment to use the rest of your life, a piece of equipment or machine to build massive strength. What's that one piece of equipment or machine?
So, like, just for clarity, if I choose a barbell, I still have weights I can put on it?
One single thing you can use. We stumped him.
Yeah, because if I've got a barbell, I'm just going to pick it up and it's like 45 pounds. I'll do this all day and I still won't get stronger.
It could be
I can't choose machine now.
It could be a single machine. One piece of equipment or machine.
Dude, I'm tapped. I'm going to go with like a preloaded barbell, I guess.
Okay.
That I can just.
And mine is a heavy kettlebell for me, or it could be a single dumbbell. But kettlebell is more versatile to do different movements.
Snatches.
So it'd be either a single heavy kettlebell, or for me a dumbbell. Same thing, because a barbell is not one piece. If you're putting plates on it, if it's a preloaded one, whatever. Did you realize how? So this is we're asking, what is your one piece of equipment for strength for the rest of your life?
One piece of equipment for cardio. And as you guys realized, there is no cardio answer for Byron.
It's so weird. We were like, wait a minute, did we? You might think, did we forget it?
The video got corrupted, maybe. That's not true.
It's not
'Cause
true.
if you guys saw in the second episode of Would You Rather, he had the shortest answer in a Would You Rather question history.
7
it was
seconds.
strength or cardio. And he said, I haven't done cardio my whole life.
My whole life. And so when we asked this question for this one, we said, what is the one piece of equipment you would use for cardio, piece of equipment or machine for cardio for the rest of your life? And he just stood there and stared into the abyss like a deer staring into the
He was
headlights.
literally just like this. We'll play a clip right now.
He just stood there, and this is what happened. Machine or a piece of equipment that you can use just to build strength. You're only allowed to use one to get as strong as possible. What would it be? One piece of equipment or machine?
Probably a Smith machine. Because
Smith machine.
I can hit everything on it. I can do
that's
legs, chest, everything. I can do everything on a Smith
Interesting one.
machine.
All right. Most of them have been like
I actually didn't even think of that.
yeah,
So
most have been a barbell, just a free weight barbell, or mine was like a heavier kettlebell. But Smith machine, good
A little
answer.
bit more control, right?
How about to lose? You only can use one piece of equipment or machine to lose 50 pounds. You're overweight, need to lose 50 pounds. What piece of machine or equipment are you using?
I would probably take a stairmaster. I would use a
Stairmaster.
stairmaster the rest of my life.
Just stepping away, stepping off the pounds. All right, so Ruben picked a Smith machine, and we didn't kind of correct it there in place. We have to add it in here. We're still going to put it in the scorecard because he mentioned, I think someone else picked Smith machine also. Might have picked.
Yeah, I think two.
There was two peels. We just gave away someone else's answer, but that's all right.
That's I.
It's what? What are you slinging
Let's
rocks
get-
on the street corner or some shit? Anyway, he thinks he's back on the block with the homies or something. But he picked Smith machine. Technically, it can't be Smith machine because in order to have a Smith machine, that's one piece of equipment. You can no longer use anything else. You're going to have an empty bar on the Smith machine. I don't think Ruben's going to get any strength with that barrel chest of his with an empty Smith machine. So it would have to be, it wouldn't be able to do it. There's no such thing as a Smith machine with like welded weights on the side, like a prefix weight Smith machine. So he'd have an empty Smith
There's
machine.
prefix barbells,
But that's what he picked. He's just going to get very weak. So we should have clarified that in there, but we're clarifying it now for the ones that picked Smith machine.
And also about Ruben, how for his cardio answer, he chose the Stairmaster. And one thing about the Stairmaster, it's an awesome thing. I've done it before. It's an awesome machine. But the only problem is that it's if there's someone that's overweight and they need to lose weight, it's an awesome machine. But that machine is only for someone who's already in shape.
In shape to lose more weight or get in better shape. Someone could use it, but if that was the only thing they had, they would wear them down.
Stairmaster is a very intense machine.
It would wear them down. If someone had to lose 50 pounds and they only could do that every day, it'd wear down their joints, especially in the beginning. They'd lose the first 10, 15 pounds and their joints would probably start breaking out. That's all they could do. So it's a good one, but I think there's some limits to that. In the beginning, I thought about it like, oh, that's actually a good one. But how long could it really last on a
How long can you last
Stairmaster?
on the Stairmaster?
In the beginning, if you're going to lose 50 pounds and for cardio. So if his answer was just for him for the rest of life, if he could only pick one piece of machine for himself just to do cardio, then it would make sense. But to lose 50 pounds, that was the actual question. It's some limits to it. So Stairmaster, good idea, but maybe not.
For the rest of your life, if you had one piece of equipment or machine to build strength, what would it be?
That's a good one. I would do a barbell. I'd have a barbell.
How much
Deadlifts.
weight? It's got to be fixed, so it can only be one single weight then. What would the weight be?
I'd have to run 135. I can do
do
rows, I
everything
can
with
press, overhead, everything. I just have to do a
Explosive
million
cleans,
deadlifts.
presses. Yeah, do something before deadlifts. Do like 100 walking lunges and go to your deadlifts.
There we go.
And then same thing building off of that, one piece of equipment or machine, but to lose weight. Say you gain like 50 pounds of fat and you had to burn it off. What would it be?
Honestly, I would get boxing gloves and like a punching bag. That would be it.
Box?
Does that count as equipment?
Yeah, well, one piece would have to be the gloves or the bag.
I would do the bag.
And
the
just
bag.
punch it bare fist?
Just hit it. Get a softer bag. Maybe not.
You
a
could
complete
kick it.
heavy bag.
You could lift it. You can carry it.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a good
That's
one. A
actually good.
sandbag,
That's
a sandbag,
actually
or
good.
Drag it.
yeah, that's almost better than a kettlebell. Maybe
That's-
a
To
heavy
burn
bag.
fat, that actually might be better because you could do like overhead tosses.
You could still get strength in working with it. If it's like a 100-pound or 80-pound heavy bag, you get some strength
do
work in it. You can still
squats,
punch
you
it.
can
So
do
you still
everything.
boost your
Sure, carry
metabolism.
your wife. You know, train that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Evelyn picked a boxing bag, which I think is a good idea. It's a clever idea, but it's kind of like the Stairmaster.
The Stairmaster, how it's only for someone who's already in shape or looking to get in even better. Someone who's already in fairly decent shape and looking to get in even better shape.
Think about, say a 50 or 100 pounds heavy bag.
He chose 90 pounds.
90 pound heavy bag. Someone that needs to lose 50 pounds. Let's say they're 300 pounds, they have to lose 50 pounds. Or 250, have to lose 50, whatever it is. To carry that around and to move around, they're only gonna be able to do so much. They're only gonna burn so many calories before they kind of wear out, before it wears them down. So you're not gonna be able to do too much. So it's a good answer. It's for him,
awesome
because he's
answer.
already in shape. He's thinking about conditioning.
And he was also thinking about his job because he's a paramedic, a combat medic. And he's also thinking about carrying someone out of a building or dragging someone out. Functionality. Amazing answer, but like...
Might not be as good for losing weight, but it's a good answer. That's the whole point of these. They're thought-provoking, would you rather questions. How about one piece of equipment if you were just going for strength? What would your one piece of equipment or machine be?
Barbell.
Single barbell, all right? And what about to lose 50 pounds? One single piece of equipment.
To lose 50 pounds?
Yep.
Treadmill.
Treadmill, all right.
Assault treadmill.
If you could have only one piece of equipment or machine for the rest of your life to build strength, what would it be?
Cable machine.
Cable machine, why is that?
Because I can adapt that to do back, buys, tries, chest, legs, all of it.
One piece of equipment or machine but you got like super fat and you need to lose like 50 pounds. What equipment or machine would you choose?
Cable machine. Because I'm going to push myself hard enough through strength training to be able to lose the fat and to be able to build a muscle that keeps the fat off.
I love it that you picked the same one for both because you're going to get in shape no matter what. Most people, the majority of the answers for weight loss has been treadmill because that's the easy answer, but I think it's more effective to boost your metabolism, build strength, and work hard in circuits. You're going to burn just as much fat and build muscle, so you're going to burn even more fat.
Correct. Keep it off.
Love it. I love that you're thinking to pick the same. No one has thought yet to pick it, right? No one yet has picked the same for both, I don't think, right?
And then Chris was also, there's only two people that chose the same piece of equipment for both things. He chose the cable machine for both things. And cable machine is obviously an awesome machine. It works on your functionality, works on your balance and stability. But strength-wise, strength and cardio-wise might not be the best option.
For strength-wise, a cable machine. Think about like standing chest press. You can only go so heavy before you're out of balance. It'll get you conditioned. It's really called a functional trainer. A cable machine is called a functional trainer. It's more for like functional training, not strength. So strength, cable machines, I think, a good option, but maybe not the best for actually building strength, like actual strength. It's going to complement strength and get you functional, but it's a little too much balance, stability, coordination, which I think isn't going to lead to total strength. And then the cardio, the same thing. Think about like when we're in my zone and we're tracking our calories and how much we're burning and our effort points. If we did only cables,
we usually do cables,
cardio,
like how I explained in 2 videos ago, how I explained our breakdown of how we work out and how Monday is total body machines. We'll always finish our workout with cables. It's usually by, try, and pull over. And my heart rate will get to about 120, 130.
But that's also because we already done a lot.
But that's because already we did an hour of working out.
After an hour, we kind of like are just finishing off on there on like some smaller movements, functional movements. And we use it sometimes for rotator cuff stuff. So for cardio, are you really going to burn maximum amount of calories and lose 50 pounds just with a cable machine? I understand the point of boosting your metabolism from building strength, but not sure if that's going to burn enough calories to lose weight the fastest and the most like efficiently compared to some of the other answers on some of these other people.
If you were to ask me a basic exercise, one exercise, I would pick the Smith machine to do.
Oh, we're
split.
going next.
Okay, that's actually the next question. Look at that. You're already ahead of the game. Would you hack into my phone and look at my notes?
Next question is, what if you had one piece of equipment or machine to build strength, what would it be?
It would be a Smith machine.
Why is
You could
that?
do multiple movements on it. It's a little safer. If you've got back issues, you can squat. You can do a multitude of exercises on it. It's a very versatile piece of equipment.
And then same question, one piece or equipment or machine, but to lose weight. Say you gain like 50 pounds.
You were a
and
fat
lose-
you have to lose 50 pounds. What's the one piece of equipment?
Set of dumbbells.
Why's that?
You could do multiple movements, cover your whole body with a set of dumbbells, and you can work conditioning in with that too. The dumbbells are very versatile.
That's basically ours. Kettlebell or dumbbell, like I said,
Kettlebell.
single kettlebell, single dumbbell for strength or for weight loss.
All right, if you could have only one piece of equipment for the rest of your life, or machine, what would it be?
For strength, to build strength. One piece of equipment.
Squat rack. Because I can do pull-ups on a squat rack and I can do shrugs and squats.
But just a squat rack, because there's only one piece. You can't have the rack and the bar.
Oh, but if you have the bench, you can't have the bar then.
Nope. One piece of equipment. You choose a bench, all you have is a bench. You have nothing to do with it. One single piece of
I'm
equipment.
going to go with kettlebell.
Kettlebell, like what weight? What weight about?
30 pounds.
For strength. Yeah, mine was kettlebell too, but a little higher. All right, same question.
Cameraman had the same answer. And then the next question is the same thing, one piece of equipment or machine, but to lose weight.
You're fat, you'll have to lose 50 pounds, one piece of equipment.
Treadmill.
Treadmill?
Mine was actually kettlebell for both of them. Just a heavier kettlebell for one, because losing weight still boosting your metabolism, but treadmill will work too. All right.
Tarzan chose a 30-pound kettlebell for strength. 30 pounds, I usually do 30 pounds. What do I usually do for 30 pounds? I'll do like 15 pounds in each hand for bicep curl.
50?
15.
So he's a big, strong dude. A 30-pound kettlebell, maybe for his cardio, that might work. But I think for strength, we have to check with him and ask. I think sometimes on the fly, you're not thinking enough because we put pressure on. We ask them, they're answering right on the spot. They have no clue what we're even talking about. We literally pull these people aside and just say, hey, you got a few minutes? Can I ask you a few questions? And we slap a mic on them and we just start recording. They're like, what the hell? They're nervous. So it's like a little bit hard to get the answer. It's hard for us to get the answer, even after hearing all these people answer. So I think he would, if he had a chance, he'd go back. Because 30-pound kettlebells, it'll give him conditioning and endurance and cardio more than anything. That would be better for cardio. He would need a little heavier, I think, for strength, especially as strong as he is to build up strength. You can only have one piece of equipment to build strength. What would it be? One piece of equipment or machine?
Kettlebell.
All right. And
what weight?
Well, wait.
70.
All right. You can only have one piece of equipment or machine to lose 50 pounds. You're 50 pounds overweight. What would be the piece of equipment?
Airdyne.
All right, Airdyne.
That's what I said too earlier.
Mine was kettlebell for both.
I switched kettlebell for both too.
Yeah.
After Airdyne,
Mine was kettlebell for both. Just for strength, it'd be a little bit heavier kettlebell. For cardio, a little bit less because you could.
Let's run that. That's all I do, man. It's kettlebell. Strength and mobility. Strength and mobility.
All right.
So here is the final score for strength. 3 people chose barbell. 2 people chose cable machine. 2 people chose the Smith machine. And then 2 people chose kettlebell.
That's dumbbell.
Dumbbells for cardio.
No one chose dumbbell for.
Yeah, Kenny was the person that chose dumbbell for cardio.
No one chose it for strength.
And now for cardio, 3 people chose treadmill. 1 person chose a heavy bag. 1 person chose dumbbell. 1 person chose kettlebell. 1 person chose cable machine. And then
Stairmaster.
1 person chose Stairmaster. And then Tony.
And of course, at the end, the liposuction.
Tony obviously chose treadmill, liposuction machine, jump rope, and
it was a bit confusing there.
But as you know, we have to forgive him.
We
forgive you, Tony.
All right, so our final scores, or final choices, and I've gone back and forth in these. My original final choice was a heavy kettlebell for strength and a light kettlebell for cardio. But after hearing these, and really just this last minute, and we've recorded some of this content weeks ago. I've always thought that was my answer until just today, as we're answering this on this video, and we're talking about the reason why the cable machines and the sandbag, like what the drawbacks are of those. It's the same drawbacks of kettlebells. I'm pretty sure because we wear MyZone, which tracks our heart rate and our energy, our what are they called? Effort points.
Effort points.
Effort points for
MyZone
each type of workout. I'm certain if we worked out for an hour, let's say, of just kettlebells for cardio, the amount of calories we would burn,
It's just not going to be enough to lose.
we have to,
50
because you have to
pounds.
stop and take breaks. You're just not going to go an hour straight and then have to do it again tomorrow because that's the only thing you could do to lose 50 pounds. It's just, and I understand the whole point of boosting metabolism to burn more fat, but if your needs lose 50 pounds, it's just not going to be as rapid as, I hate to say it, I'm surprised I'm saying it, treadmill.
Boring.
I know. When we saw these people putting treadmill, we were thinking in the back of our head, like, that's just such a
Because
boring
treadmill
answer.
you can do for 60 minutes.
It's got to have a 20 incline because not running on the treadmill, it's going to usually be walking at an incline on the treadmill.
Anywhere from probably 2.5 to 4 miles an hour.
At different intervals, changing it because they could progress. And then they could also run on those intervals or run flat. But we're not even talking about running. We're talking about incline. Walking incline, I think, is going to be the most bang for your buck for sustained because you could stay in a moderate,
You can
a
stay
high
at
to
like
moderate
100,
zone.
or for me, I stay, whenever we do hill intervals, just like even just moderate hill intervals, we do them for anywhere between 13 and 20 minutes. I'm usually anywhere between about 120 beats per minute, all the way up to 160.
But when we do it,
170.
we do it for intense, for more like conditioning. But imagine if we just kept it a little more moderate, you could do it for 60 minutes every day. It's
for sure.
High intensity, high calorie burn per minute, and low impact, almost no impact. Like when my knees are jacked up from doing other stupid shit we do, all we do for our cardio is incline hills, and we're dripping sweat afterwards with zero impact on the something. It could be on your hamstrings, your calves. There's tons of other stuff that can get sore from overuse. That's for anything, but I'm going with.
But treadmill.
I can't believe I'm going with treadmill. I thought
So
I was
some
going
days, say your joints are too much, all you do is just walk for an hour.
I thought I was going to be Mr. Cool Guy and pick like kettlebell, burn
kettlebell.
metabolism and boost metabolism. I'm going to do snatch, but
Wait, so what's your strength option?
Kettlebell, heavy kettlebell, 50 pounds, 50 pound heavy kettlebell, heavy-ish because then it could be used for tons of different exercises and even cleans and presses, chest presses, rows. 50 pounds is going to be good enough. I'm going, that's my final answers.
And
What
now,
do you
so
got?
my answer's exactly the same as yours. I don't always want to copy you. It's just always that it's
copy
always
my
that
shit all the time.
you do
Have
your
excellent
answer
answers.
first.
No, I've asked you to go yours first. And the times actually the times I've asked you to go first, you didn't have the same answer. Every time I've gone first, you've picked the exact answer.
Not necessarily. We'll see maybe in the
but
future
yes,
episodes.
necessarily.
Okay.
All right.
And so my answers.
There's the final answers. This has been a masterclass on how to get strong, how to lose weight. This has been like
This is
from
basically
so many
how to
experts
build
in all walks of life.
the ultimate home gym. So
or how to make the best use of your time at the gym.
Let me do my answer real quick. So my answer, cardio is gonna have to be treadmill because of your same reasons and stuff. And just because I love doing treadmill, I love running and I love doing hill intervals. And then strength is obviously gonna be a kettlebell, but I'd say about 25 pounds because I can do everything with that. I can do single arm chest press, row, bicep, shoulder press, all the main movements. And so 25-pound kettlebell for strength and then treadmill for cardio.
Up to 20 incline. Even they make treadmills now that go higher, like 30 incline that's like more high. That's too high for people looking to lose weight. So it doesn't have to be that high. 20 incline, even 15 incline would even work.
I don't want to go 20 because say once you're 35, 40 pounds down, you could eventually go 20 to just...
You can go 15 and go 4 miles an hour at 15 is going to be solid. You could have for an hour straight. You're burning and not going to wear out. And if you need to then get better, you just go 15 and jog at 6 miles an hour. That's work right there. So it doesn't have to, because all of treadmills aren't 20 incline. Usually
they're usually
average
15.
is like 15. Some lame-o ones are even 12.
And as you were saying earlier, this is basically how you can build your ultimate home gym. And out of all the answers, the two kings are barbell and treadmill that got the most picks. Cable got 3 picks, but Chris chose cable for both of his, so that technically only counts as 2 people.
And kettlebell had 3 total because it was 2 for strength and 1 for cardio. And then we both picked kettlebell. Kettlebell is actually the king.
Kettlebell's the king. 5.
Not barbell. So that tells you.
No, and treadmill. Kettlebell and
I know,
treadmill.
but I'm saying for strength. Okay. So if you get a kettlebell, a barbell, and a treadmill, like, there's your home gym.
You're set.
And treadmill is...
That's just like bare
And if you
bones.
say an investment, let's even say, we're just talking about building the home gym and money-wise, like treadmill is the most expensive to get a good one. $1,000, you can get a decent one for your home. You don't need a commercial one like that's in the gym, but you don't even need that. Good pair of shoes, good pair of hiking shoes, good pair of sneakers and go hit the hills out by your house. Not gonna be the same.
Technically, we said one piece.
No, I'm not
of
talking about this. I'm
equipment.
talking about just to build your home gym. Like if you're saying like,
okay.
I want to keep it on a budget. Think about it. A barbell and a kettlebell. You're freaking good. You're throwing
How
you're
much
throwing
does
a
a
jump.
barbell cost? Like
A good one is whatever. You want to get it with some weights and whatever else. So, and they picked, there's one piece of equipment, they picked barbell, but they had to pick a fixed weight barbell. But it shows you this is not realistic you get a barbell, you're going to get multiple weights. So that just shows like barbell is barbell, kettlebell, treadmill. There's the kings of fitness right there.
And if you liked the 6th episode of the Would You Rather series, please leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all the good stuff. And even if you didn't like the Would You Rather series, please like, subscribe, share, and comment.
And put your answer down below. What are your choices for your equipment that you would use to build strength and to lose 50 pounds, one piece of equipment or machine that you would pick? And then also, what's your favorite, let's say not to lose 50 pounds, just your favorite overall cardio tool or equipment that you want to use? Like they chose sandbag and the cables, which we think would be better for when you're already kind of in shape and that's your favorite thing to use for cardio. Put all those down below in the comments. We want to see what and why you chose what you chose. And in case no one told you yet today, you are freaking awesome. No excuses.